Hey everyone. You haven't heard from me in a while. A lot of things have happened in my life. I'm gonna share it with you. I don't stay shut for no one. I stand up for myself. Like I said, I've been in the hospital. Look, it is what it is. I have a tumor that I had to take care of. A tumor that I didn't even know that I even had. Hospital knew for 5 years. Isn't that sweet? So nice. That's why I can't stand Florida. I really can't. Born and raised in New York, you know what I mean? They would have never did that to me over there. But anyways. So, not only that I'm dealing with that, I'm being cyber stalked, cyber bullied, all kinds of other stuff. You name it, I'm going through it. And I don't care what any of my family says that I'm making a video. My New York family, any family, it doesn't matter. I'm speaking my truth, if you like it or not. And that's why I cut off a lot of people of my New York family, because I told them I'm being abused. And they said, oh, it's all in my head that, I'm making shit up and, how do you call it? That I'm kind of delusional, that I'm losing my mind or whatever. I say, yeah, but people have seen that I'm being abused. So it is what it is. I always been the black sheep of the family. Always. That's just one thing. Nobody's lived in my shoes to tell me anything. You know what I mean? Reason I was in the hospital was because my son had surgery yesterday. That was on the, I like to do dates, times, and everything. June 17th, on Tuesday, 2025, he had surgery. So I just went to the bathroom to go to the bathroom to pee. And I started throwing up blood. I threw up a cup of blood. All right. So after I cleaned myself up and everything, I went to the security guard. I told him, I'm going to stay on premises. I'm just going to go to the car just to sit down, lay down. I'm not feeling well. I threw up a cup of blood. He says, you're not going nowhere and everything. I was like, okay. Then he seen that I was turning pale and I was like, it was just bad. A bad situation. Everybody came and rushed. They put me in a wheelchair and everything like that. I had 10 doctors work on me. When they checked my pressure, it went down. When they checked my heart was critically low and everything like that. So, all right. They attend me wonderfully. I mean, that Nemours Hospital in Orlando, Florida, mwah. That's all I can tell you. That's it. Top of the line, the best of the best. They took care of me like never before. I have never got service like that over here where I live. And this little stupid little town. Let me see what else. So then they transferred me to another hospital. They treated me perfectly. They ran tests on me and everything. They did everything. And yeah, confirm I have a tumor. So I have to see a surgeon. And we see what happens from there. But like I said, I'm not going to shut my mouth of me being abused in every type of way. People have been trying to harm me, as actually physically trying to kill me and everything. People take it as a game and a joke, especially my family. Like I said, I'm my own person. Nobody tells me what to do. I don't take nobody's advice. And it is what it is. And if I'm telling you that with this tumor that I have, there's a next step, you have to do other things with like chemo or this or whatever. It is what it is. People have to accept it and hear what I'm telling you. Don't think that I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I mean? This is my body. This is my results. These are the doctors. I have paperwork and everything. I'm going to go for a second, third opinion. Yes, of course. But you got to understand, when I'm telling you something, don't go over me and say, oh, no, that's not what it is. You're not hearing it right. Or, don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Like I said, I changed my number 4 times because of all the abuse I'm going through. People even seen it. I have walked with people, and people have seen what has happened to me. I'm not mentioning no names or anything like that. The people that I hanged out with me or whatever. I keep people's privacy and everything. So understand this. I'm going through a lot of stuff in my life. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I tell you the real deal, the raw deal, the truth, and I stand by my truth. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But I've always been the black sheep of the family. Everybody always prefers somebody else. It is what it is. So, you know what I mean? And every time I spoke or I said something, they never took my word for it. So, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. I dealt with a lot of BS in my life. And at this time right now, I ain't dealing with no more BS at all. Like I said, I am spiritual, I'm a psychic, I'm a medium, I'm everything. If you accept me, you accept me. If you don't, I really don't care. I've saved a lot of people in my life. I have done a lot of things for people. So, and a lot of people have screwed me over. You know what I mean? Even family members have screwed me over. But anyway, it is what it is. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to back down. I'm not letting my enemies rule over me. You're trying to physically harm me, and I'm letting people know. I don't care if my enemies get a hold of my phone. They've been tapping my phone. They've been going through the internet service providers and the whole 9 yards. Let me tell you something. I will speak my truth. I make my videos, and everybody will know all the stuff you have done to me. Every single thing. I would say it in Espanol, in English. I would say it in Chinese. I would say it in every language. Italian, I don't care. I'm being abused, and I stand up for myself, and I say it. If my family don't like it, I don't care. You have to understand what I am going through. I don't have nobody but myself. You know what I mean? It's been like that for ages, for years. Y para la gente hispana, yo estoy pasando violencia doméstica. Yo estoy paseando abuso de cyberstalking, cyberbullying y todo eso. Y me están tratando a matar. That's why yo estoy grabando este video para el mundo completa sabe que estoy pasando. Yo tengo un tumor y todo eso. So, yo estoy pasando de todo. Pero yo estoy aquí diciéndolo. Y yo no voy a parar. Y los enemigos míos que se rampan para el mismo carajo. Yo no aguanto a pendejar a nadie. Better believe, when the whole entire world finds out everything. But I will not shut my mouth. One thing is one thing and one thing is another. You will not silence me. I don't care what witchcraft, what voodoo, black magic, every type of spell work you try to do on me. I will not shut my mouth. That's why I'm making my recordings. I have my papers and everything to back me up. I made plenty of little letters. Anything happens to me, who to go after. So, I really don't care anymore about anything. But this abuse is going to stop. I've been getting abused with this situation since 2018. And today it ends. Look, you can see that I was in the hospital. I have all the little patches and everything like that. Look, my hospital bracelets and all. I have all my papers. I don't need to lie about anything. I tell the truth, 100% the truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. But like I said, you will pay with karma. Every single enemy that has done wrong to me. You think I don't know about the phone tapping? You don't think I know about all the stuff, people following me and everything like that? I tell you, anybody that comes near me, prepare yourself. Anybody that comes near me to hurt me or comes on this property to hurt me, it's going to be on. Like I said, I ain't backing down. You put your hands on me, you're going to see what's going to happen. That's all I got to say for now. That's my testimony. That's what I'm going through and everything like that. Please understand. If you don't, you people could fly. Like I said, I wasn't born with nobody. I was born by myself. I was raised pretty much by myself.